And hello, and welcome into the playtest for Wall World 2. I played a bunch of Wall World 1 and found it interesting as sort of an alternative to Dome Keeper. And vertical with a bigger focus on tower defense, I guess. You crawl up this giant wall trying to find the end of it, which is pretty interesting. And there's a lot of big boss fights and stuff. It's really cool. So yeah, this is the playtest. There will be a lot of stuff this is an early version, so there will be bugs, limited content, and we can share footage and everything, which is cool. The full version of the game features unhindered exploration of the wall. You get to decide where the next expedition will take you. Scour the mines for various types of weapons and mechanics that you can switch between during the fight. Get stronger with permanent upgrades that carry over to the next session. Visit a variety of locations and secret places, and reveal the history of the wall world. And fight new enemies, experience day and night cycles and weather conditions, and much more. Continuing to work hard on Wall World 2, and really value your participation in the playtest. Thank you for your time, the Oliver team. We'll just start a new game. I'm just gonna go with Magi. Create. And previously in Wall World. There's an endless wall fighting off a species called Berserks, whose nature is unknown to us. None of those who search for the edge of a wall have ever returned, except for my grandpa, who eventually disappeared as well. This prompted me to become another edge seeker, but I ended up finding something completely different. A huge monster has awakened, even though we had all thought that the Leviathan was a myth. The edge I found turned out to be just a giant crack, beyond which the wall continued. Together with the mechanic Jill, we established a base on the edge, built a bridge across the rift, and stopped the Leviathan with the help of the ancient core weapon we found. However, on the other side, we were met by a hostile warrior in a white exoskeleton mounted on a white spider. After numerous fights, I managed to defeat the warrior and find out that he belongs to a race that lives inside the wall and wants to destroy us outers. Unwilling to test whether his threats were true, I had to kill the warrior. A huge hole in the wall, an unknown number of kilometers deep, from which he had probably emerged, seemed to support his words. The most unpleasant thing was that the Leviathan did not die. According to the intelligence Jill received, the giant monster we thought was just the finger of the Leviathan. It turned out that the Leviathan was much larger than we could ever have imagined, and it was getting closer. Alright, so we'll start a new game, see how it goes, head into the crack of the wall, it seems, and we'll just see how it goes. Alright, last mine for today. Enter the mine with R. Disconnect from the spider. Can use the drill to mine over here. And there's some resources right there that we can suck up. The Berserks are attacking the spider. Let's go back. Bum 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 bum. We can go and get some upgrades if we want to, and if we have the necessary resources. Nothing over here. A bunch of resources this way, which is good. And the upgrades can be used like the resource can be used on upgrades that we can use on the spider, inside the spider, as I showcased earlier. This is basically the basic gameplay loop here. I'm just gonna do this real quick. There we go. Get some upgrades. We can get more movement speed in the mine. Up there you can see our resources, so let's buy that for now and also get more drilling efficiency. Now we're a bit faster. And our drill is better. Bum, 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 bum. Get those resources right here. There's bound to be more resources somewhere in there. It is a big chunk right there of unexplored ground. All of those white dots are stuff are basically a resource we can use on permanent upgrades outside of runs. Let's see, get even more speed perhaps? Just so that we can get in and out quicker. Bum, 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 bum. There's a white resource over here that is a bit rarer and harder to come by. Now we can bring this relic to the spider. Let's go. Find a drone system. A drone that auto-targets enemies appear next to the spider. And right here we can now then upgrade this to get more, less spread or faster reload system. Lovely. Let's leave a mine. Bender, you copy. This is urgent. Get back to town immediately. We have an emergency. Copy that. What happened? Zarek's activity has increased. They've launched a massive attack on the town. There are too many of them. We can't hold too many of them. No, wait. There are too many. We can't hold them back. Roger that. I'm on my way. Don't waste a second. We really need your help. Making my way downtown. Or uptown, I guess. And there we go. That was the prologue / tutorial, I guess. The situation is getting worse. The sensors on the wall are going off non-stop. Part of the swarm was distracted by patrols. This will buy us some time to build fortifications. You think they'll go into the city? I'm sure of it. Then I better be back and help the boys. Wait, I have a request for you. What the? Alright, we're running. With the escape. So attack him with a beam. Quick, you need to dash. Oh no. Just gonna use that in time. Do we make it? Fantastic. We barely escaped. Sooner or later they will break through here too. Do you have a plan already? A cloaking device will help us hide from their senses. Then why haven't we used it before? Unfortunately, we don't have the necessary technologies yet. What if we use what's left of a white spider? Might there be something suitable in it? It might work. We can't break through the swarm. Let's use my transporter. It will be safer to go by air. But there's a catch. We have to remove all the upgrades from the spider. We won't be able to take off with all that excess weights. Are you kidding? And lose everything I've collected? Yeah, you'll have to get rid of it all. You won't be able to get these upgrades back. Make up your mind, or will be easy pickings when the Zarex break through. Alright, I'm ready. Let's try. Go to the map. To move the camera, hold down the left mouse button and drag. Zoom in and out using the wheel. So I guess this is where we are. Find the white spider remains. How about we got 2 drones? Which is pretty good. Find the white spider's carcass. Excellent. Dock the cave and I'll send drones to collect the materials. And check the pilot suit. There should be an access code there. Oh, right. Something crawled out here and possessed the pilot. You found white spider access codes. These allowed you to bypass the software security system. Come on in, I have the access codes. Roger, I just finished with the white spider. Shall I dispatch the transporter? Wait, I want to look at a couple more spots. Okay. Zeus, his body was here. The white exosuit is gone. Are you sure? Maybe someone dragged him away. Or he walked off. The dead don't walk, Jill. It doesn't appear that we can go anywhere. Can't collect anything from that either. Explore the wall. So even though this is a direct sequel and happens right after the first game, there's an explanation for why we can't keep all the upgrades we've got from the previous game. Which I find interesting. Wall World 2. I can't go any further. The roots are blocking my path. I have to find something to cut through them. Whatever, I just saw someone. The swarmer spotted us and it's already closed. We only have a couple of minutes. Jill, I'm in the hole. You won't believe it. There was someone in it. People. There's no time for this now. Get to the exit. I'm close. So we go back. What have you lost at the hole? I couldn't help it. My grandpa had been there. And the white spider was guarding it. I wanted to understand something. Well, the main thing is you're okay. Thanks. By the way, why didn't you just send the drones to get the parts? I wasn't really needed there. Good question, and I have an answer. I can't see the white spider. What do you mean? Just that, my sensors can't spot it, even with your coordinates. Without a signal, drones are blind. Is that the cloaking we need? Something like that. Plus, I suspect that the monsters are having some difficulty detecting it too. I'm going to figure out how it works. Please do something useful while I work. Okay, let's enter the lab. And now we can run around the overworld here. So over here... A customer, come quick. If I had known I'd see a customer, I would have gotten something else out of the storage. Oh well, there's always a next time. What do you sell? Upgrades to suits for our hardworking diggers toiling in inhumane conditions. Buy an upgrade. We can only afford this one. Vault digger speed is increased. Be sure to come back and check for new arrivals. Enter the bar. Jill told us to be useful and we enter a bar. Wow. Oh, new guy. Weren't you the one who raised the Leviathan? We're very same. In that case, the first drink is on me. That was mighty exciting. Go back to the workshop. How's it going? Brilliant. Everything is ready, spick and span. So I have clearly good news. And bad, where do I start? I like it when you say positive things. Let's start with the bad news. You can still only equip the spider with the machine gun, but this compromise will allow you to take it to different areas on the wall, which leaves me practically defenseless. What's the good news? We can now change spider modules to suit your needs. Try it. Okay, so we have a protector hull, and I assume other hulls. You can change the legs and body of your spider bot, unlock new modules and customize the robot to your playstyle. Choose the right combinations, they affect combat and tactical capabilities. So minor M01 chassis has 40 durability, 60 speed. And I've also added an evacuation protocol so the transporter can find you anywhere. But you will need to activate the beacon and wait for the transporter. What? Cloaking is a bit useless when you have a working beacon, so be prepared to fight back until the transporter arrives. That's not everything, but you can figure out the details as you go. I can't wait. Seraphim platform has less speed, but more durability. You can go to the Rusty Belt, select a mission, difficulty insane, goal save a minus. Alright, I don't think I can... I guess I can only go here. Start a mission. We'll just go over there. And there's like different missions now, it seems. So that's fun. And we'll just see how it goes from there. Tabbing out mutes the game, sadly. Act 1. Okay, we have to save miners. This is the Leviathan bar. Keep an eye on it. It shows the time left until the next attack on the spider. When the bar reaches one of the marks, a swarm attack will begin. When the bar is completely full, the Leviathan will appear. Enemies will not wait for you to get out of mine. Prepare to defend yourself in advance. Alright. This device shows how close you are to the miners. The higher the bar rises, the closer you are to the goal. Keep an eye on it so you don't lose your way. The bar only appears on the mine if there are miners inside. So I assume somewhere up here. Let's get some upgrades. More drilling efficiency sounds fantastic. Machine gun, more gun rotation speed also sounds fantastic. I don't know what that was. Enemies of the mines. You can encounter enemies of the mines. Try to keep your distance. They can kill you. Attack with a drill to get rid of them. Remember, if your health drops to 0, the mission will fail. Be careful and keep an eye on your indicator. Let's head up here. It says remember, and I'm like, did they tell me this before somewhere? I don't know, something about that wording. Getting more speed sounds good. Very good, that's 1 miner. I think that's 8 for the mine as well. We'll just check over here real quick if there's anything behind the wall. There's nothing, alright. And then we can upgrade our damage per bullet, probably. Yeah. There's a chance we might get attacked because every time we reach one of these like cloudy areas, we kind of switch biomes. New enemy type right there. That stops us from moving. Okay, we took some damage. Gonna have a wave soon. Let's get the machine gun fire rate increased. Beyond that, we can't upgrade anything else. Yeah. Let's cash these in. And then I would love to get more speed, but we'll definitely need more gun rotation speed here. But I believe also that we should head back. Because a wave is imminent. What is this? Resource blocks have a 10% chance to drop an additional resource. We definitely want that. Let's attack him. Disconnect from the spider. I hear flies or something. A bit rough. Taking a beating there. Oh god. All these enemies belong to us. Let's quickly head back. Well, I'm stuck here. Nothing I can do about that. Let's get that upgrade. 10% chance or not, it's really good. I'd imagine. Theoretically, there should be something over this way. Here we go. Let's get... do we upgrade our turrets more? I think for the time being I want to get more drill efficiency. Because that's sort of where we are lacking at the moment. I would love to have more capacity. In my sack. Carry these home. Wait. Okay. No, I believe we stay, but like more, like less bullet spread. It's gonna go a long way. There's like still lots of resources in this cave. Yeah, we have to return. Here we go. I don't think there's any reason for me to stop shooting. With the current weapon, at least. Like, and this is like where I kind of... Do I continue forward? You know? Wait, did that proc like a wave? No, it doesn't seem to be the case, right? Yeah, I'm not... It just increased progress on the next wave. Which is scary if you think about it. Long path is good, because it might lead to a new weapon. It just sucks that we don't have enough drill power to just go through this very, very quickly. Let's go... That's a new ability. We found a railgun. A weapon that fires charging that deals more damage the longer it's fired. A maximum charge for a shot pierces through enemies. which is good. There is a mysterious bar on the screen right now. We found bolts. Let's bring these back. I hope it's like a drone, because the drones can be very, very useful. I found a bomb. Every 180 seconds, the spider produces a bomb. You can pick it up and carry it down the mine. If you let it go, the bomb will explode after a countdown, blasting all the blocks nearby. Fantastic. We did get, like, yellow resources, which is interesting. I'm gonna very quickly upgrade this for now. And over here we can upgrade the railgun and stuff, and the bomb if we want to, and if we do have the resources for it. Let's just go through here. Lovely. Chuck that in there. We don't have enough yet, but we can already upgrade this, the blast range of this. Oh, that's a big radius, alright. Wave is coming, wave is coming. Can we get any upgrades beyond that? That was really big. Absolutely humongous. Take care of these guys. We can definitely heal our damage, the damage we received on the spider using the green crystals right there. Oh god. Okay. Much better. Very, very annoying here. Much quicker. Ah, down here. Or not? Whatever, we'll find a way somewhere. Let's bring these resources back for now. And we find a docking station. Every 180 seconds, the spider produces a portable induction booster, increasing movement speed in the mine and drilling efficiency in its range. Fantastic. Can go ahead and upgrade exactly that. The docking station gives us more drilling efficiency, more range, and more movement speed. Come on. Incubators are the source of Zyrex in the mine. Every few seconds, new Zyrex will appear from them. Destroy incubators to stop enemies from spawning. Just take care of the flyers. Be careful, when you destroy an incubator, the Leviathan bar jumps up sharply. This draws the attention of a swarm. Take this into account before destroying them. Thanks for letting me know. New resource. Collect the special resource that drops from destroyed incubators. You'll need it to upgrade abilities and equipment in the city. Let's see. There's nothing over this way either. Oh god. Getting attacked already. Bum bum. Don't have enough for any of these upgrades. Oi! How do I shoot these guys? Am I dealing damage to them? I did, but we blew up! We lost. Dust total is 3,620 though. Resources left. Okay. Sure. Fine. So be it. From now on, the wall is at your disposal. Upgrade your spider and exosuit and take on jobs at the bar. Set out to explore the wall, moving deeper and deeper inwards to unravel its secrets. The monsters inside the wall were certainly an unpleasant surprise, but they may be the solution to all our problems. How exactly? Certainly, certain parts of their bodies are incredibly strong and fusible, almost like metal. but very, very light at the same time. Are you planning on melting down monsters and turning them into technological upgrades? This would solve the carrying capacity problem of a new spider. We wouldn't be able to add new parts without fear of exceeding the limit. Just collect biomaterial and bring it to me so I can make spider upgrades. Someone was asking for you at the bar. Looks like there is a new job. Alright. Ah, and we can buy drinks to increase our damage. Each drink can only be selected once before landing on the wall. The same one cannot be ordered again. Speed. And resources. Okay, so we can get a buff for the run, which is good. Then we can go over here to get another upgrade for our 3000. Right there. I had a brilliant idea for a brilliant weapon designed recently. Just in time, the mines are teeming with Zarex and the cutter just doesn't cut it. It would be nice to get a fresh alternative. This is what I call brilliant customer focus. You give me dust, I give you a new weapon. Alright, there's a wall of capitalism between me and the weapon. The Pulsar, Wall Digger's weapon, accumulates shots and unstable plasma clots. Upon contact with a target, the clot detonates, dealing AoE damage. Damage and area increase with the charging time. I see. But it costs a lot. Jet boots allow you to run on horizontal surfaces. Let's go. Beyond that, this is classified. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Resource vacuum cleaner capacity we can increase next. Cool. But now we can run in the mine, which is good. This is classified, so we can get it like a drone, I'd imagine. Same with this stuff. This stuff is also classified. All of this is not in the playtest yet. This also. Cool. Either way, that's it for Wall World 2. Honestly, the first game was pretty fun. I didn't like the big focus on meta progression though. Because the game expects you to grind like a lot to get all these upgrades, but afterwards it's like very, very fun. And there's like a lot of very roguelike elements, you know, with the upgrades you can find and different strategies and whatnot, which I found really enjoyable. And it seems like War World 2 will focus more on that. Although there will be also a new layer of meta progression through like the mind focus and stuff. So yeah, I like how we can adjust our playstyle with the different parts, like the body and leg parts, at least for the time being. You know, maybe there will be more later on, or a whole different vehicle. We'll see. But I'm really excited for this one. If you want to check out the playtest for yourself, make sure to check out the link in the description. There's a link to the Steam page. And beyond that, also make sure to wishlist the full release, because it's going to be pretty exciting. When it comes out, you'll get notified. On top of that, wishlisting it helps the developers, and it's free. Huzzah! But yeah, that's going to be it for today, though. I had a fantastic time. I hope you had a fantastic time as well. And I'll see you around. Until next time, bye-bye.